This is Coffee with God, and I am Father Jose. Let us begin this day with the Word of God and a short reflection.
A reading from the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verses 6 to 10 and 18 to 24. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. God's message to his anointed to Cyrus, whom he took by the hand to give the task of taming a nations, of terrifying their kings. He gave him free rein, no restrictions. I will go ahead of you, clearing and paving the road. I will break down bronze city gates, smash padlocks, kick down barred entrances. I will lead you to buried treasures, secret caches of values, confirmations that it is. In fact, I, God, the God of Israel, who calls you by your name, it's because of my dear servant Jacob, Israel my chosen, that I have singled you out, called you by name, and given you this privileged work. And you don't even know me? I am God, the only God there is. Besides me, there are no real gods. I am the one who armed you for this work, though you don't even know me, so that everyone from east to west will know that I have no God's rivals. I am God, the only God there is. I form light and create darkness. I make harmonies and create discord. I, God, do all these things, open up heavens and rains, clouds, pour out buckets of my goodness, loosen up earth and bloom salvation, sprout right living. I, God, generate all this, but doom to you who fight your Maker. You are a pot at odds with the potter. Does clay talk back to the potter? What are you doing? What clumsy fingers? Would a sperm say to a father, who gave you permission to use me to make a baby? Or a fetus to a mother, why have you caught me up in this valley? God, creator of the heavens, he is. Remember God, maker of earth. He put it on his foundations, built it from scratch. He didn't go to all the trouble to just leave it empty, nothing in it. He made it to be lived in. This God says, I am God, the one and only. I don't just talk to myself or mumble under my breath. I never told Jacob, seek me in emptiness, in dark nothingness. I am God. I work out in the open, saying what's right, setting things right. So gather around, come on in, all you refugees and cast-offs. They don't seem to know much, don't they? Those who carry around their no God blocks of wood, praying for help to a death stick. So tell me what you think. Look at the evidence. Put your heads together, make your case. Who told you, and a long time ago, what's going on here? Who made sense of things for you? Wasn't I the one? God? It had to be me. I am the only God there is, the only God who does things right and knows how to help. So turn to me and be helped, saved, everyone whoever and wherever you are. I am God, the only God there is, the one and only. I promise in my own name, every word out of my mouth That's what it says. I never take back what I say. Everyone is going to end up kneeling before me. Everyone is going to end up saying of me, yes, salvation and strength are in God. All who have raged against him will be brought before him, disgraced by their unbelief. And all who are connected with Israel will have a robust, praising good life in God. The word of the Lord.
Reflections on the book of Prophet Isaiah, chapter 45, verses 6 to 8, 18, and 21 to 26. Today the church celebrates the memorial of Saint John of the Cross. John is a saint because his life was a heroic effort to live up to his name, of the cross. The folly of the cross came to full realization in time. Whoever wishes to come after me must deny himself, take up his cross and follow me, is the story of John's own life. John met Saint Teresa of Avila and, like her, vowed himself to the primitive rule of the Carmelites. He undertook the work of reform in his own religious order and came to experience the price of reformation: increasing opposition, misunderstanding, persecution, and imprisonment. In his life and writings, John of the Cross has a crucial word for us today. We do not wish to hear words like self-denial, mortification, purification, asceticism, and discipline. We run from the cross. John's message, like the gospel, is loud and clear. Don't run away from the cross if you really want to live. In today's reading from the book of Isaiah, the Lord speaks of his creating the earth not as some kind of wasteland, but as a place that will be lived in. Unfortunately, this well-designed universe, which is our home, is in our time on a track toward becoming a wasteland. Global warming, pollution of the atmosphere, environmental destruction, all these commercial interests and our own selfishness contribute to a gradual disintegration of the world we leave to our children as an inheritance. These words speak to us many things. These are some of the most relevant topics of our time. These are biblical issues that should concern us. We return again today to the book of consolation of the second Isaiah. The reading is part of a statement made by Yahweh to King Cyrus of Persia. Cyrus, by his defeat of Babylon, where the Israelites were being kept in exile, is seen as an instrument of God to liberate his people. In fact, he is the only non-Israelite who is called the Anointed One of God. History tells us that Cyrus was seen as a father to his people. The first thing he did after the conquest of Babylon was to restore freedom to all those living in exile. In Cyrus, who has not even heard about the God of Israel, we see the work of God being fulfilled in the world. This has always been the case, and Christ continues to act through people who do not believe in him and may even reject him.